All right, welcome back everybody to another episode of For Fossil's Sake. We're actually going down south again for this trip. We're going to go down to the most popular beach for fossiling in New Zealand. It's actually the first beach that comes up when you type in fossils in New Zealand, which is Motunau Beach or Motunau Beach. And that is North Canterbury. And it's a beautiful Miocene strata, lots of good things, shark's teeth, crabs, birds, fossils, whale bones, all the rest of it. So let's go have a look and see what we find. So here we are at a secret beach that everybody should know about if they know what that island is. There's lots of rocks today, as you can see on the pan. And if I come down here, you can spot the fossil. There's a bit of bone there. So, you can see the bone sort of just goes in there. Looks hollow, could be bird. Take it, eh? And again, we've spot the fossil. Nice.
We're just stardust, living in stardust, stardust. Ooh, we're just stardust, baby. We're just stardust. Yeah, we're just stardust, baby.
See it?
Yeah.
Purple. So immediately I can see one there and one over there that I want to have a look-see at. This one here's already got legs all through it. Carapace. Crab's fallen out of there, but there's another big one in here. And then this one here. Average. Alright, let's carry on.
Crabs and crayfish. And you just got one then? Let's see.
And you can see this is the here.
Ah, that there's carapace. Cool, good find. Good luck.
Might be the last thing out there. Oh no. We're supernova kids, but a supernova light. Let's go. We're just stardust. Yeah, we're just stardust.
Ancient crab. Nice. Keep going. Do another one. Whoa! Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, that is a perfect white crab.
Whoa!
Yeah, hold it. There, show
Yeah,
the
it's a
camera.
different color.
Maybe perfect crab.
Yeah.
What's the little... He's got a little guest.
I've done it lots of
This is a perfect
that's a
one.
good one, bro. I think that's your dad.
That's
Use a small
perfect.
hammer.
Another one that I found.
And my dad gave me that one.
Your dad gave you that.
Yeah. We did.
Oh no, I should have it.
Oh,
Oh, what is that?
you got a big
Oh.
claw.
Look, Nove, well
Claw
done.
came out of that. Is that your nose?
Yeah.
Good job. I found it. Now open this one.
Whoa.
This one. Yeah, open my one.
Which is the same as what I've got in this
No.
rock here,
Okay.
but way bigger.
Whoa. Is that from the Trichoplaterian?
Yeah.
Open this one. This one's
Butty
eating.
claws.
Yeah.
I know I like it, but I haven't said it. Nah.
Over here, yeah. That was yours.
Whoa.
Nice. Okay, so now what? Wait, go like this. All these bits.
Okay, what have you found?
I found a crab.
A crabby. Check properly. What is it?
What we have here is a different species from Motunau. Not seen this before. All right, welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed your time with us down there at the beach. It's time to show you what we found and some of the cool things. So let's get stuck in. Okay, so first off, we're going to start with the classic Trichoplaterian gregae. As you can see, tri is 3 in Latin, copper's head, 3-headed crab. You can probably see it a little bit better here, but this one here, it's got 3 spikes right at the top there, like a crown, if you can see that. But these are the Trichoplaterian gregae, which is a spider crab from the Pliocene. Interesting thing about these guys is this actual little carapace here, which is the back of the crab, was actually found with this arm right here. So that's how big the crab is compared to the arm that they have on them, except it would have been like that. But you get the point. So these are the most common fossils you find down there. I got a couple of nice claws this trip, which I hadn't done before. So that was quite nice. That's my best one ever. You can see how thin it is. It's got this nice, beautiful flat bottom. And as you can see, the quality is just gorgeous on it. So these are in the, like I say, the Pliocene, so anywhere from 6 to sort of, I don't know, somewhere in 15 million range, I think people think. I don't know if you can see this one, but this one's all pyritized. And then you're lucky enough to find these eggs, which is the perfect nodule, because as you can see, it's got the legs coming through on the bottom. So there's a full crab in here. Absolute perfect little nodule. We've got a few of the other ones as well. This was actually a double. There was one in here that's mostly fallen out. But there's one in here with all the legs. And the best one, which I love, because he's all in there, you can see his legs sticking out, but the concretion itself is still in a semi-other concretion of mud, a bigger concretion. So it shows how they form. All right, this is the second one I wanted to show you, which is a bit of a lobster. These are some fragile little fossils. Like if you look at the cross section, you can barely see anything. But anyway, that's his tail there, crawling in into his back. So that's his back there, crawling all the way to his head, which he's missing. So that was all that was left on the beach of this one. Now this is quite special because it's the second most common thing to find down there on this beach, as well as it was actually named after the beach. So this one we call the Motunauensis, which is after Motunau. The actual name is Metani frops, which is like a Latinish name, so we just call them Motunauensis. But they're very beautiful, and on this trip we were lucky to find, well, lucky in one sense, but I had to drag it up the hill. But there's two of them in here, so there's actually one crayfish. That's what I mean about trying to see them. There's one in there, as you can see, another one in there. So that should be quite an interesting block to work. All right, well, now we move on to some of the more rare things. All right, so this here is a very rare species of crab called Tonga papaca motunauensis. It's also named after Motunau because it was the first place it was discovered, although you do get them along many seams in New Zealand, from the North Island down. But they were first discovered there. And this is actually the second specimen ever, and the best quality specimen ever, of this crab. Tonga papaca motunauensis. It's a beautiful little guy. As you can see, his eye stalks were also fossilized. And I haven't even prepped this. This is just how this came out. Moving next, we've got these guys that you find down there as well. And these are actually part of the Leptomythrax species, because again, the two on the head spikes, which is one of the more prolific species. But this one is called Leptomythrax garthi, and it's quite a rare species to find. And I've been lucky enough to actually find a few of these specimens now. The quality on this one is absolutely spectacular, especially when I turn it over. You can kind of see the abdomen. I call it the abs because they look perfect. Up here you can actually see his feeders as well. But on this trip, I'll actually thank Corey on this one because I put this rock down twice when I found it, because I thought it was just a standard metacarcinus, which I'll show you a few, but it was actually my best one yet of the Leptomythrax garthi. So this one's actually really cool. Solid, good quality nick. It's got a break in here where it's fractured through the fossil, but other than that, she's pretty perfect. So I was pretty happy with that. Up next here is the Palerama pseudocarcinus. And most of them are named metacarcinus, tumorocarcinus, which is always the crab name, but this one here is called a pseudocarcinus, which is the same as my crab that was named after myself. But this one here it's called pseudo because it's actually called false crab, pseudo-false. But this has actually got 6 legs, not 8, which is why it's a false crab. The good thing about this one though is it's got these claws on it, and if you look at the claws, they are just as spiky as the back. And if you look at the back, it's actually got like a flap. It's pretty hard to tell in this light, but and half of him, that's the center line there, is gone. It's been crushed and eaten. I'll do a little bit more work and prepare this one, but it's a very rare crab, and I've only seen 2 come off that beach. So rare that this was my first piece of it. Just a tiny little bit of it, the center line coming through here. So it would have been probably like that big. So I'm glad to have found a whole one. But this here is another one, which was quite cool. I found this in the high tide mark. Tiny little egg. I haven't finished the underneath here, but as you can see, it's got a Trichopaterian gregae with its underneath. And now I've got this either Pseudocarcinus paloramus or else it's a Leptomythrax, a different type of Leptomythrax. So what do you guys think? Does this look similar to this one over here? Or does it more resemble something else? Not too sure. Alright, and it's about time we did some work on these little bad boys, because this is the most common crab in New Zealand. This is the Metacarcinus nuvazelandia, which is obviously Latin for New Zealand. So we call these pie crusts because it looks like the outside of a pie when you find them out there, the old pie crust crab. But you do find these in just about every strata in the Miocene. I've got a few different ones here. So there's a lot of stuff to be found at Motunau Beach, and it is the crab beach really. And actually 80% of all the crabs ever discovered and found are from New Zealand. So that's a fun fact for you all. We're actually the home of crabs. Now in here's a hard one. I don't know if you can see that. But that's the back there starting, coming round. And the frill comes all the way through. And under here is the arms. So that's a whole nodule there. I've got the other half to that too. But this is the best one I've found. In this video you could see it. We were lucky enough just to see the claw. Absolute beautiful fossilization. This color grey is also what you're looking for. And you got legs on either side. So there'll be a whole crab in here. So if you do want to prep a crab, contact me. All the different crabs have levels of prep work, level 1 to 10 on the hardness. So I can sort you out no matter what skill level you're at. But this is a particularly good one anyway, and I do have quite a few. Here is the other one that I found on the beach, that little one. I'm nearly finished. I've done quite a bit of its back. It comes all the way around to about there. Whoop. Comes around to about there. Not the best fossilization, and because it was such a small egg, it's been thrashed around the beach and messed up. I've actually also got an ear bone from a whale. Let me just go get something and see if it'll work.
No time to lose, no time for slowing down. Gotta keep it moving, gotta spread a light through the stars. We might be the last thing out there. We are the light in the dark, so let it shine through the stars.
Hey guys, thanks for coming down to the beach with us. I hope you had fun watching our video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to come with us in our next videos and not miss out on any of our adventures that are coming up. And we'll see you next time.